What's up, Internet? Kern 1776 here to bring you another Battlbox mission video. I got mission 97 right here from March 2023. Really cool box. As you can see behind me, the woods are starting to come back alive. We got things blooming out here. Things are turning green. Flowers are starting to pop. The pollen is horrible and the freaking gnats are out. South Georgia, baby. I know some of you guys are buried in snow right now. I kind of wish I was there with you because I'm not ready to sweat and I dang sure ain't ready for all these gnats. So if you see me swatting a bunch, forgive me. They're aggravating. There's a ladybug. Bugs. It never gets cold enough around here to freaking kill off all these freaking bugs. So anyway, before I turn into a completely soaking wet, horrible slob of a Neanderthalic looking man, let's get into the box here. Yeehaw. Mission 97. Huh. And a cloud coming. Thank you, cloud. That was wonderful. All right, mission 97. We got our brief right here, right out on top. You grab your brief here, it's gonna tell you what's in the box. We got on the first page, we got a write-up from yours truly, and then we're gonna flip over, we're gonna get started with the basic box. So this month in basic, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 items in basic, and starting off with basic, we got a really cool 2-pack here. I love these things. These types of products are a must in any situation. And I don't care if it's hunting, fishing, going to a high school sports game, being outdoors, camping, working on your vehicle, travel, if you're flying across the country, if you're doing anything like that, you need some of these things in your gear. You need some of these things in your luggage. You need some of these things in the glove box of your vehicle. You need some in your toolbox. You need them everywhere. We're going to show you 2 of them right here where you can get some more if you want. Yeehaw. Epic wipes right here. Take a look at them down here. So we got 2 of them here in resealable packages, which is cool. So the massive wet wipe, shower on the go, perfect for sports, military, outdoors, freaking anything really. I mean, we got to keep ourselves clean, right? The extra large here is 2.6 foot by 1.6 foot, and the large here is 2 foot by 1 foot. These things are freaking awesome. Hygiene's a big deal, right? No matter what you're doing, we got to stay clean. We need to clean ourselves off. Open up the extra large here, see how freaking massive this thing is. And after you're done cleaning game, or if you need to clean gear, if you need to clean yourself off, these things are great. They're super strong and freaking massive. This one is, for sure. I mean, it's that's a big wet wipe. Now this isn't your typical wet wipe, right? Like you wipe your butt with. I mean, you can wipe your butt with this if you wanted to. I mean, works way better than some poison ivy would. But anyway, super strong and reusable. So, I mean, with this thing right here, you could tear this off into multiple pieces, hand it out to your buddies or whatever that may need it. If you go outside at all, you're going to get dirty. If you don't, you're not doing it right. Okay. This is a great way to clean yourself off. It's nice. There's no scent to it. It's unscented. You can clean your body off. Bring it to the back. Got to get your back clean. Got to clean your back. Most people don't clean the back or the back side. You need to do that. Huge freaking massive epic wipe right there. The XL. And even when this dries out, you can use it as a towel to dry yourself off, clean things off. Use a portion of it, fold it back up, stick it back in here. It's resealable. It'll stay moist for when you need to use it again. So that's the extra large and the large here. It's the same. So when you're out hiking, you get back to your vehicle to go home, you can wipe yourself down. I mean, it makes you feel better. It's a little bit of a morale booster as well. Makes you feel better. You're nice and clean. You're not getting your dirty hands and stuff all inside your vehicle, touching stuff. So this is the large right here, perfect size. Clean your face off, clean your eyes, clean your gear off if need be, wipe your badonkadonk if need be. I sweat a lot. You'll see sweat rings before this video's over, I'm sure. So I really love these things because I can clean myself off and not be a super stank on my drive home or traveling or whatever it may be. So great thing to have to keep yourself nice and clean, even clean your gear. Again, reusable. Once it dries out, you can use it as a towel or a washcloth. You can rip them down into smaller manageable pieces and hand out to your buddies if need be. But super strong. So that is your first item in the basic box. This freaking massive amount of wet wipes right here from Epic Wipes. They're awesome. Antibacterial, paraben-free, toxin-free, 100% biodegradable. No big deal. They'll biodegrade. Of course, you need to leave the place cleaner than you found it. Get this stuff, when this stuff is nice and dry, you can use it as tinder to help start a fire, all that good stuff, right? And they're made from bamboo, so it's a natural material. There's no chemicals, no any of that stuff going on. Got eucalyptus essential oils with it. Helps kill bacteria, ward off potential infections if you have small cuts or anything around. I use them all the time because I'm always getting into something and I'm getting my hands dirty. I don't want to get it all over the steering wheel and stuff like that. I can break out one of these large Epic wipes, wipe my hands down, and I'm good to go. So I really enjoy these things. And if you gotta go poop, nothing like a good wet wipe, especially a nice big one where you don't have to sit there and fold a bunch of, well, getting too graphic. You get what I'm saying. Next up in the basic box is some nutrition from ReadyWise, the Sunrise Strawberry Granola Crunch. I know for me, I go through phases where I like cereal. There's something about the crunch or something in the morning. I don't know. I'm not a huge cereal eater necessarily, but it seems like when I do go into the pantry and I get into the kids' cereal, I tend to finish the box off pretty freaking quick. So when you're out at camp or you're out in the wild or you're doing whatever out in nature, you wake up, you're like, hey man, could use something crunchy, not a bug. You see them cat-like reflexes? We've got the ReadyWise Sunrise Strawberry Granola Crunch. This tastes freaking awesome. I test a lot of meals like this. There's plenty of really, really good ones out there, I promise you. There's some that aren't so good. That's why I test a bunch of them, because I want the good stuff. This stuff is freaking awesome. One thing that's really awesome about it is not only does it taste good, but you don't have to use hot water with this. You can boil water, use hot water, warm water with this, but you don't have to. Cold water still tastes freaking awesome. It's less work in the morning when you get going, especially in the summertime. You don't necessarily want to make a fire or break out the stove or something like that. You want something quick and easy. Put clean water in this, let it hydrate, and even eat it cold. It's freaking delicious. So we got rolled oat granola with strawberries and non-fat milk. Made in the USA, there's 2.5 servings in here, which, typically is plenty for me. Sometimes I want 5, so I'll eat 2. But if you got a buddy, you can share this with them. I recommend he bring his own because you're going to want to eat all this. 14 grams of protein per pouch. So it's 200 calories per serving or 510 if you eat the entire package, which I typically do. So you got 14 grams of sugars in a serving, 5 grams of protein in a serving, and 34 grams of carbs in a serving. ReadyWise is really good. They make some really good stuff made in the USA. This is good for a vegetarian if you're in that camp. I'm not, but I'm not going to throw meat inside of my my granola crunch. It's just fine the way it is. Seriously, you guys need to start stocking up on things like this. So when you see some on sale or you see some that you can buy, you buy them, try them out, see if you like them. The ones you like, buy more of them, store them away, okay? Because it's part of that whole preparedness thing, right? If it's in a time of like really sucks, right? Food is getting scarce. You can't leave, you can't go to town and get food or whatever. Having stuff like this stocked away in your house and it's something that you enjoy to eat, yeehaw to that. So ReadyWise has awesome meals ready to go. Just add water, hot, cold, have at it. So the next item in the basic box is a recommended item from a customer Anthony G from Missouri, Lake St. Louis, Missouri. Customer recommended item. What are you talking about, man? So we got a members only page on Facebook. A lot of really active freaking customers on there. We freaking love it. We have a great time on there. I get on there and do giveaways. We post kind of exclusive content there on it or whatever. All the members kind of talk and hang out. Some of them meet up and do stuff. They trade. It's a big time. So if you are a Battlebox subscriber and you're not involved with that, you need to go find the members only Battlebox page on Facebook and get in on that. You'll meet a lot of really cool people and you can join into the fun that we have there. Part of that fun is people recommending stuff. So Anthony said, hey, I really dig this. I'd love to see this in the box. So we made it happen. So thanks, Anthony. We got the Stanley all-in-one food jar right here. Wow, Stanley. Stanley, like as far back as I can remember Stanley products, right? They're kind of the staple, or one of the staples in the outdoor industry and in the blue collar industry, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I had Stanley stuff for my lunches and stuff back when I was a mechanic and working on job sites and stuff. I had Stanley thermoses and all kind of different things. The all-in-one food jar right here. This thing's pretty freaking cool. So we got your little D-ring right there. You can strap this, put a carabiner on it, hang it off of stuff. It's got a spork with a zip tie on there. Get rid of that. My CRKT I just littered. Here it is. Don't do that. You got your spork right here. It stows right here on the inside. I'll give you an overhead shot so you can see better. Put that back in there. I'm getting ahead of myself. The Stanley all-in-one food jar, 18 ounces, 12 hot hours and 12 cold hours. How does it know? How does it know when you want it hot or cold? Well, science. There's no button on here to tell it hot or cold. It's a joke, people. It's a bad joke, but it's a freaking joke. It's a 18/8 stainless steel, BPA-free, double wall vacuum insulated. The lid is insulated and it doubles as a cup. It's leak proof, it's packable, and wide opening for easy cleaning. Built for life, lifetime warranty since 1913, yeehaw. So let's get back to the spork right here. You got your spork holder right there. You always got your spork ready to go. Slides in and out of that holster. We got our top. Take your top off, you can use that as a cup. You got your insides here with your papers. Don't need papers. Take your papers out before you put your food in there. Anyhow, you got yourself a nice wide opening there so that you can eat directly out of it if you want to. You can put coffee in here. You can put whatever you want in there to keep it hot, keep it cold, right? You know, if you're going out camping and you got some cold meat or something like that, you want to cook some meat over the fire, you can put that in here. It'll help keep it cold. So when you get to camp and you get set up, you're ready to eat, your meat is still cold and it's not spoiled or whatever. Or vice versa. Go ahead and pre-cook your food, put it in here, you're ready to go, right? So you got your cup, you got your interior there, double wall insulated, you got your spork, and on the inside of your top right here, that pops open and you can put some condiments or whatever else you want in there. You can put some peanuts in there, you can put whatever you want in there, close that up, and it's all ready to go. It's an all-in-one food jar. You ready to rock? Yeehaw, Stanley. It's good stuff. So that is your third item in the basic box from Anthony G from Missouri. Things will help you cool off too. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat, folks. I'm starting to sweat. So last in the basic box, we've got another customer recommended item. This is recommended from Jeff C from Midlothian, Virginia. Appreciate it, Jeff. You helped complete the basic box with this suggestion. I'm glad you did it because I've enjoyed testing this thing. It's freaking sweet. It's also from Stanley, which is freaking sweet. It's the Stanley Adventure Nesting 2-Cup set. Look at this rig right here, right there. It's freaking nice. Let's take a closer look at it. Ah, yes. The 2-cup cook set. So 4-piece nesting set serves 2 people, or if you're a glutton like me, you know, a nesting set just for you. It's also 18/8 stainless steel, BPA free, just like the other one. Locking pot handle, nesting system, dishwasher safe. We got a vented pot lid, 2 nesting cups, which is 10 ounces apiece, and then you got the 24-ounce pot here. Yeehaw. So let's take a look at it. So you got your handle right here, which is keeping your lid on there. Give it a little squeeze right here. We'll lower that down. And you got your top right here. As you can see, your top has strainer holes there. It's got this nice little foldable tab so that won't get hot. So when you got this thing over coals or on a fire or on a stove or whatever, and you want to take the top off, you just grab that little tab right there. You don't have to worry about burning yourself. We got paperwork in there, don't need that. Inside you got your 2 cups. Yeehaw, cheers. You got 2 cups right there, so you can share with your buddy, or like I said, you can double fist it if you're a glutton like me. There's your 2 cups. And then you got your pot right here, which is lockable, so you slide this tab down. Now you can't squeeze it, so that stays captured and locked, right? So you don't want to be taking this off the fire and the handle don't hold, so you're good to go. Or you can use this, put you a stick in the ground next to your fire, run the stick up in there, and you can push this down to the stick, and then the stick will hold your cup up like that right there above your fire or above your coals. Little pro tip for you. So on the outside, and you can see from the inside, you got graduations here from 8 ounces to 20 ounces, and you can read those from the inside as well. So when you're filling this up with, say you need 16 ounces, you can fill it right up to the 16 ounce mark. Put your lid on. Put it on your coals or over your fire, over your stove. Give it a little bit of time. You'll have yourself some boiling water or whatever it is you put in there, getting nice and hot. Yeah. Got your 2 cups to put the contents in so that you can, hold and drink or eat out of it. Put your lid back on, tab down, squeeze that handle. Now you're good to go. And it ain't gonna fall out because the handle's locked on there. All right? So if you fall down a freaking mountain while you hiking or whatever, you ain't gotta worry about this spilling all over the place. Now you may have some broken legs or something like that, and you may not be able to use this cup afterwards, but you ain't gotta worry about all your contents falling out of it while you're falling down the mountain. Or maybe you're lucky and you didn't break nothing and you can open it up and use it while you're trying to figure out how to get back up there where you was at. I don't know. But anyway, you get my point. Really cool item right here, suggested by Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I think that's a great addition to the box, especially a great addition to the Stanley right here beside it, a great addition to the granola right there beside it, and of course, keeping yourself clean. You can use this to clean this stuff, whatever you might need it for, wiping your bum and all that fun stuff. Yeehaw. So now, let's get into the advanced box. All right, so the advanced box item is an item that I've been using for a while now, and I've freaking loved it. It's got me out of a couple jams, and it has been a great thing to have when I really, really, really needed it. And I'm sure you're gonna love it just as much as I do. It's been a great thing for me during hunting season, because nowadays you don't hunt, you just sit there on your phone the whole time, playing video games or whatever, and hoping the freaking deer comes out. I found myself doing that a lot. Maybe it's best that my phone does die when I'm deer hunting. We got the Fusion right here from Pod. This thing's great. So it's a power bank, battery bank, but it is also charged by solar. I guess I probably should have showed you the box here. You don't need to see the box. You just want to see the product. Bam, bam, you got yourself a carabiner. You got yourself a little charging cable there. If you do want to charge it at home in a outlet or something, you can do that. Let me show you down here. So we've got solar panel on this side. You got your power button. You got an indicator here. As you can see, it's green right now. That means, hey bud, I'm charging. I'm getting some sunlight right here. I put my hand over it. You see the green goes away. Take my hand off, it's back. So green means, hey man, I'm getting sun. I'm getting green energy. That's what they call it. On the back side here, we got a flashlight. So you got a way to illuminate your path if need be, if your other flashlights go dead or you ain't got another flashlight with you. We also have a light here on the front. We've got a USB here on the top, a USB here on the side, and then on this side we've got a mini USB that's also for charging with a wall wart, some people call them, but a charge cube or whatever, a USB charger that you plug into the wall. You plug this into that, plug it in here, and you can charge it. Then you got your carabiner, which of course goes through your little hole right there. And you can strap this to your gear, strap it to your pack. That's what I did. So on my hunting pack, I kept this with the carabiner, I kept it strapped to my hunting pack. While I'm walking or whatever with my pack on and the sun's out, I'm charging it, right? I get into my deer stand or get where I'm gonna be, and I just make sure if it's not still getting sun from my pack, I'll take it out and I'll set it, where it's in the sun. It's always charging. Need to charge my phone, boom, I got power, right? I can charge my phone. I've charged GoPro batteries with this. I've charged my phone with this. I've charged my electronic ear protection with this. I keep one also on the dash of my pickup all the time. It's always sitting on the dash of my pickup, little tray or whatever that's in the center of my dash. I got one right there all the time. It's always charging, it's always ready to go. I need it, I can grab it and throw it in my pocket, throw it in my pack, I'm ready to rock. Of course, you can use this with the Climate inflatable light that we sent last month. You got a little carabiner there, you can clip it onto your light, or you can clip it onto a branch or something like that, run your cord to it, boom, you got light. So it's got a lithium polymer 8,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got a protective rubber finish so that, you know, if you drop it or whatever, it's going to, you know, handle that with no problem. Dual USB ports, a 5 volt and a 2.1. The solar panel here is monocrystalline, so even if a little bit of shade is getting on it, it doesn't kill the whole solar panel. Like some solar panels, and I don't remember all the different ones, I'm starting to sweat now, trying to think too hard, and it's hot. But some solar panels or solar cells, if a little bit of shade gets on it, it kills that whole cell. Well, this one, you know, I can put shade on it and it's good to go. As long as it's getting some light on it somewhere, it's good to go. So the light here on the back has high, medium, and SOS, so you can use this for signaling if need be. It's really bright. You can put it up on the back of a vehicle or something like that and do an SOS signal if it's at night and you're trying to get somebody's attention and out in the wild or whatever at night. You can hang this up in the SOS and let it do its thing. So cool power bank here that can charge by solar. Excellent thing just to keep it clipped on your pack. Keep it clipped on your pack. You're out and it's just charging. If there was one thing that I could have them add to this, it'd be air conditioning, like a fan or something, because it's starting to freaking sweat. So that is your advanced box item right there. The Pod Fusion Solar Power Bank. Yeehaw, let it sit there and charge away. Oh yeah, there's the cable for it. So you can charge it at home when need be. You even gotta hydrate when you're making vidges, especially in Georgia. All right, so it's time for the Pro Box. The Pro Box this month brings back memories for me. I feel it right here. The very first CRKT knife that I ever bought, I was in North Carolina years ago, long time ago. I was working at Camp Lejeune and in Jacksonville, North Carolina. There across the road from the air station there was a military surplus store, right? Of course, I got to go in there and check things out, right? So they had a case, they had a bunch of cool knives in there, and they had this CRKT knife in there. It was the M16. I thought it had a cool name, M16, right? So I picked it up, checked it out. It was really nice, man. I was like, I dig that knife, man. I'm gonna buy it. I bought that knife, I kept it for you. I have no clue what happened to it. It got gone, got stolen, lost it somewhere, I don't know. But it's always hurt me right here, man, because that was like the first CRKT I ever bought. And really it was the first nice knife I ever bought, right? CRKT has brought back the classic. It's a little bit different though. It's the CRKT M1604 SS. Right here in the green CRKT box with the topographic little stuff there in the background, so freaking sweet. Let's open this dude up, see what we got on the inside. The CRKT M1604 SS. Oh yes, Tonto. Check that thing out. I wonder if there was somebody named Ton that had a really weird toe that looked like that, and that's how they come up with the Tonto name. Anyway, we got us a nice Tonto blade right there. Check that dude out, man. So the popular M16 design by the late Kit Carson has made a comeback with a stainless steel series. That's what we're looking at right here, stainless steel. That's what the SS is for. So it's keeping all the favorites from the tactical folder, the M16 tactical folder line, but it's been reimagined more as an everyday carry knife, beefier, a little more strength, and a little more performance in here. So obviously, as I said earlier, we got the Tonto blade right there. It's got a lot of the fan favorites that the M16 line had back in the day with the kind of skeletonized scales here. This is a frame lock, as you can see. The blade is Sandvik 12C27, which has great edge retention. This rascal right here is gonna hold the edge very, very well. It's got a bead blast finish to reduce any unwanted glare reflection. It's freaking awesome. And for the Pro Box, holy crap, man. Just, I got an M16 again. Freaking great. CRKT, man. I really enjoy CRKT. You got a reversible clip right here, so you can put this clip on the other side if you want to, or you can put it on the ends for tip up carry as well. Right now it's in tip down carry. Opens really well, it's really smooth. Feels extremely robust. It feels way more robust than what I can remember of the M16 I used to have. And stainless steel is just going to take a beating. This will be a great workhorse EDC blade right here. And it's just sexy. It's sexy. That bead blast finish, it all kind of comes together real nice. The clip retention is great. If you don't believe me, here's the one I've been using for the last couple months in my pocket. It's worked great. So that is your Pro Box item right there. The CRKT M16 04 SS. Awesomeness, sharpness, robustness, coolness, stainless. I dig it, man. It's a sexy knife. All right, so Pro Plus time. So you got yourself a folder right there in the Pro Box, by golly. In the Pro Plus, you're getting a fixed blade. Not only is it a fixed blade, but it's got a leather sheath. You know how I feel about leather sheaths. I dig leather sheaths because they're friggin' awesome. We got the Williamson Copenhagen Bird Dog right here. Check out the Bird Dog. My stomach is growling. Don't eat that. That'll make you sick. You know, as hungry as I am, I'm not gonna eat that. Ooh. You got yourself a little miniature morale patch, Williamson Copenhagen morale patch there. All right, so first thing you notice, we got a pretty sexy black leather sheath right there. That thing's nice. That's top grain leather right there. Let's open it up. We'll talk about the sheath here in a minute. Take a look at that. Isn't that sexy? I love the black stonewash look on blades, man. It's freaking sweet. Wow. I need to break into that ReadyWise, man. All right, so what we have here is a workhorse, folks. A fixed blade that can handle whatever you demand. So the Bird Dog was designed by Mikkel Williamson to have the perfect grip with combination of this G10 textured scales right here. It's got a 440C stonewash stainless steel blade. It's good for wear resistance, and it's got a 90-degree spine on top that, of course, we love. You got the full tang here, so you don't have to worry about your stomach eating your knife. Wow, my stomach's growling. The overall length is 8 1/4 inches. The blade length is 3 1/2 inches. It is a drop point with a flat grind, and again, 440C stainless. Excellent EDC fixed blade. It's overall length is 8 1/4 inches, so it's not absurdly large or anything like that for everyday carry. I like the everyday carry fixed blade. I'm a folder, neck knife, fixed blade kind of guy. And some fixed blades are just freaking massive, and they're not great for getting in and out of vehicles and stuff like that. They're great for when you're getting ready to go off and do something, you know, to put it on and use it. But this right here's got a good size to it. It's not too much for everyday carry. And it's got a freaking gorgeous black leather sheath right here. Fits in there nice and snug. A very positive snap right there. You got some holes here so you can put some lashing in there if you want to. Reinforced stitching on your loop. That's a very nice leather sheath right there. The Williamson Copenhagen. It's got great feel. Feels really good in the hand. It's be great for pretty much anything. You know, your basic bushcraft skills to skinning small game. Heck, even skinning large game if you want to with that drop point. Very comfortable in the hand. It's got a lot of really good grip with that texture right there. So if your hands are wet or cold conditions, you should have pretty good purchase of the knife. Got some pretty good purchase. The Bird Dog, I like the name of it too. One of my best friends growing up, we called him Bird Dog. This is the Bird Dog knife. Probably should send him. I probably should send this to him because it's basically got his name on it. So if you're watching this, Bird Dog, send me a text message. We'll get together. I'm gonna send you one of these. That is your Pro Plus knife of the month, y'all. Go along with that there CRKT. I got something to tell you about with this Bird Dog right here. In case you guys don't already know, I would assume y'all would think this anyway. When we make an order for products, we do it months in advance. Oftentimes way more than 12 months in advance. We don't do this on just a every month or every 2-month basis. We're planning months and months and months ahead, okay? Over the last month or so, we saw the pricing of this blade right here drop dramatically, okay? And we don't have any control over the pricing, you know, of items. And this knife was in line with Pro Plus value up until a month or so ago. And then it just started to plummet. We clearly don't have any control over that. It's a great knife, worth every penny and then some of what its pricing was. But the fact of the matter is its pricing has dropped dramatically over the last month or so. As I believe many of you guys won't have a problem with that, it still just don't sit well with us, right? Like, it's like, you know, the value stated now isn't what it was, and what can we do about it? So this is what we've done. Pro Plus customers are going to get a $20 gift card, actual gift card. It's not just a piece of paper saying with a coupon code. This isn't a coupon code. It's a gift card. You can use this at battlbox.com for anything you want outside of a monthly subscription. Anything that you want, you got $20 right here to use to substitute for some of the price drop that we've seen over the last month or so of this knife. So basically think of it as a $20 bill that you can use at battlbox.com to substitute for the price drop that we experienced over the last month or so on that knife. And I'm sorry that happened. I mean, it was news to us, obviously. But the value of that knife is in line, or was in line, according to, you know, retail a month and a half ago. But now it's dropped below what you come to expect as a value in the Pro Plus. I'm sorry that happened. Again, I have no control over it, but what we do have control over is to be sure to give you the value that you're looking for. So we added the $20 so that you can get the value that you're looking for, and you can use that at any time. There's no expiration date on it. If you want to wait or you want to use it now, you're free to do so. It's your $20. You use it however you want to use it at battlbox.com. Yeehaw. All right, let me get everything put together and we'll do a recap, close this thing. Got a really great range of items right here, from these awesome wet wipes all the way up to 2 freaking fantastic blades that you can EDC. So let's do a quick recap. We got 2 of the massive wet wipes from Epic Wipes. We got the XL and the large, awesome resealable packaging, plenty of towel or wet wipe for you. I mean, it's a freaking giant, durable wet wipe that you can use for a number of reasons. You can kind of come up with your own scenario, but everything from cleaning the gunk from between your toes to between your crack to the hair on your head, body, equipment, everything's freaking great. Trust me, you're going to use them and you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to want to check them out and get some more. We got the ReadyWise Strawberry Granola Crunch right here. Awesome breakfast meal, quick, easy, and delicious. Again, like I say, I recommend you guys check out ReadyWise, check out foods like this, and try out a bunch of different ones, figure out which ones you like, and start stockpiling some of that stuff now, okay? Seriously, you need to be doing that. Might as well do it now, figure out which ones you really like, and get those so that you have something that you know you're gonna enjoy to eat if the time comes that you're not just out on an adventure and you actually need to utilize your food storage. Yeehaw to that. It's awesome breakfast meal. We've got from Stanley, we got these 2 items here. We got the all-in-one food jar, which is awesome. You can keep hot stuff in there, cold stuff in there. It's got a spork that's with it all the time right here in its own little spork holster. You got a top right here that you can put granola or nuts or anything that you don't want to, you know, any kind of condiments or anything that you want to go with whatever meal you have in here that you don't want to get soggy or wet. You can keep that here in the top of the lid there, and use the other lid here for a cup. Great item right here. Also from Stanley, the 2-cup cook set right here. We got stainless steel single wall here with a lid that you can put directly on your coals, put directly on fire, put directly on your stove, and cook out of, and then pour off into these 2 cups, one for your buddy or both for yourself. Locking handle, the whole nine. Great deal right here for a cook set right here, especially if you're into bushcraft. You want to have nice stainless, you know, cook sets like this right here. And these were customer recommended, right? So if you want to recommend something to us, by all means do so. We'll look into it. If we can make it happen, we'll make it happen. Yeehaw. Here's proof. We got 2 people right here. 2 different people recommended these 2 items in our members only page on Facebook. So if you're not on our members only page, you're missing out on all kinds of fun. Then we got from Pod X, we've got the Fusion right here, the solar emergency power bank, 8,000 milliamp hours, freaking awesome. I've used and abused the freaking crap out of that during hunting season. It's still on my hunting pack right now. It's freaking great. Charge all kind of stuff with it, and it stays charged, especially if you leave it exposed to the sun. It's always going to be charging and recharging. So really cool thing to have right there, to use it with your USB lights, to charge your phones, your tablets, you know, anything that needs charging. You plug it in that rascal right there and charge it, and then rest assured it can charge by the sun later when you need to charge it. Then over here we got the CRKT M1604SS stainless steel. Classic design, reimagined, bit more robust. I mean, it's an unbelievable folder. Tonto, I love it. It's great. I got the one that was in my pocket right there. I'm ready to put it back in my pocket because in case I need my knife to open up something else. Freaking awesome knife right there. You're gonna love that. It's a classic design. It's been around forever. They kind of re-engineered it a little bit and knocked it out of the park. And I'm glad to see the M1604SS in a battle box. It's freaking great, and at the pro level. Last but not least, the awesome Williamson Copenhagen Bird Dog. That's a great knife right there, folks, and it's a great EDC size. It has all the features that you really need in a fixed blade knife. In my opinion, 90-degree spine, the full tang, the lanyard hole, great grip, robust, ready to do work, and it's a great EDC size. Right? We threw in a $20 gift card right here to all Pro Plus subscribers to use in the store to substitute for the price drop that we've experienced over the last month and a half that we didn't have any control over. Yee freaking haul. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, share, hit the bell icon, subscribe, do all the fun stuff down there in the bottom in the comment section. And if you remember last month during Mission 96, I said I was going to give away a Mission 96 box. And if you want to know if you won it or not, you need to go to the Mission 96 video, look at the first comment that's pinned there, and see if you won. And if it's you, congratulations, we'll get with you and we'll get it sent to you. So I'm going to do the same thing with this box, Mission 97. If you want to win a Mission 97 Pro Plus box, you need to go down in our comment section and put in there, I want Mission 97 a battle box. You need to like the page, like the video, comment, I want Mission 97, and hit the subscribe icon. Subscribe to the channel. Do those three things, you'll be eligible to win. I will not respond to your comment, okay? So if anybody, I hate that I have to do this in every freaking video when I give something away. If anybody comments on your comment, or anybody contacts you and says, congratulations, you won, it's a scam. They're not us, okay? I will pick a winner when the Mission 98 video drops. When the Mission 98 video drops, you can go to this video and see if I put your name as the winner, and it'll be a pinned comment at the top of the comment section by me under battle. It'll say Battlebox, congratulations, Jane Doe, you won such and such. And then I'll get in touch with you, all right? Do not respond to anybody saying that you won until the Mission 98 video drop, and it's me in a pinned comment, okay? Please, follow the directions. It's simple. It's simple. I love you guys. I mean it. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being subscribers to Battlebox. Thank you for everything. And I hope you enjoy this month. I hope you're getting ready for Mission 98. We're getting really close to Mission 100. And that's a big deal. So, I love you. I mean it. Like, comment, get into the contest, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends. Get outside and use this stuff. Get outside and use it. Eat it, test it out, see if you like it. Use it, wipe your butt. You stink. See y'all next month with Mission 98. Yeehaw.